Hi, my name is An. My thesis design practices associate with the marginality in the age of globalizing culture, technology, and design. My interest lands on exploring the relationship between form function, technology craft, east west, and other contrasting ideas. For my thesis, I want to challenge the existing notion of technology as efficient tool by proposing that technology can and should be culturally designed from both function and aesthetics in order to reflect and serve the values in different societies. My first exploration lands on the relationships between form and function on designing technology. I took headphone as an example and dig into the history of headphone design. The idea of headphone as a crucial modern mediator of public and private space caught my attention. I started to think about the things that socially functions as privacy mediator in China, and here I found 4 different Chinese inventions from different scales. In ancient China, handfan is a platform for communication as well as a tool to avoid social interactions. Because of its similar size to headphone as a wearable technology, I took the form of a fan and embroidered a pair of headphone components onto the fan surface. The form change brings a different sense of materiality and changes the user's interaction with the device. When one person listens to music, he will naturally cover the face and thus creates a semi-private space for listening, while on the other hand, music sharing between two persons requires more intimacy. It seeks to decenter the Western notion of individualism by proposing an alternative notion of privacy that reflects Chinese social values. This project helps me understand how interaction and function may change caused by form changing, and how it potentially reflects and influences certain values. So my further question is, if form can change the function and interaction of technology, how can we incorporate culture into the consideration of form design so as to reflect different values on technology and inspire different functions and interactions? In the second round of exploration, I redesigned a collection of humidifiers inspired by Chinese art, literature, and philosophy. In the philosophy Taoism of ancient China, efficiency is not associated with the dehumanizing effects of technology. Taoist version of efficiency is being effortless and act without meeting resistance, which steps out of instrumental thinking into a source of broader system of value that are ethical, aesthetic, and religious. It also emphasizes a harmony relationship between human and non-human. I intended to design a humidifier mimicking the form of lily pad, a form that keeps the electronics frog floating, to achieve the most effortless way of obtaining water. This design also seeks to find harmony and balance with other living creatures, such as goldfish and lotus from the video. From this point, I started to think about technology beyond its traditional notion of efficiency, and it leads to my next question. Inspired by Chinese philosophy, how can I design an appropriate technology that satisfies ethical, cultural, technical, and aesthetic conditions? I look into Mike Featherstone's theory of aestheticization of daily life. He articulates that aestheticization of daily life as one of the key features of postmodernism culture. It keeps blurring the boundary between life and art, reflecting significant changes of design in the contemporary context. And its objective has evolved from pure functional design to a social culture phenomenon with rich connotations and an exploration with multiple purposes. I took a look on our interactions with technology and imagined possible ways to aestheticize a daily mundane gesture such as plugging. In this project, Electro Ikebana, I redesigned the form of power strip and cable, aiming to turn the gesture of plugging into an artistic performance of flower arranging. I also seek to negotiate between efficiency and aesthetics in this hybrid form. To move forward, I want to design an IoT system with a collection of technology devices that turns domestic space into a performing stage, a gallery, a garden. Here's the schedule for my following weeks. Thanks.